voice of the NFL. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Jets under the lights on Monday night.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Into the air right away is Allen. It's caught by Coleman. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. This defense for the Jets, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Allen now looks to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Able to power through. He's still on his feet. Breece Hall. all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Coleman, the man in motion left. On play action, Allen. That one out wide and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Inside. Hey, check 26.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Underneath to Allen. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Pass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Jump out! 26. Teammate. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
To Allen on the dump off. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Hey, 88.
And again, it's Rodgers. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Teammate. Inside. Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Allen. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Again, they'll throw with Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They run the counter with Cook. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Allen. Being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
At the 24-yard line. 630. 150.
Rodgers now to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, live. Hey, 88.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On play action, Rodgers. Out right, he's got Ruckert. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 626.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Straight ahead is Hall. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
26.
Here's Rodgers. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he will be brought down. His time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Jordan Love, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Javonte Williams, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
26. Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So here are the Bills to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 61 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Cook fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
Got to protect that thing. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Catch made right side by Wilson. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Back to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throw right side, Wilson. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Rodgers again now. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin there to make the grab. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Motion man is Shakir. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. From midfield, here's Allen. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 50 yards. And the Bills are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Allen will try to throw for it, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers now to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
26.
And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Bills offense and Curtis Samuel getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To the air, Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And shedding through the tackle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now Allen. On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And New York set to take the field. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Taylor. Underneath to Allen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw is Taylor. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. To throw again is Taylor. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now it's Taylor. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now Taylor to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's caught at the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. Finding Williams once more, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. To Allen on the dump off. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Taylor. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bills getting set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back to the ground, this time Cook. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. On 3rd down, Davis. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Pushing through the contact. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So the Jets now down by 13, 47 seconds remaining. Now their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Now Taylor. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Taylor. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now Taylor. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Throwing now is Taylor. It's complete. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Bills, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year.